Well, howdy folks. Welcome to another little episode of Real Country with Jeff and Melanie. It's been a while. We've been busy. Busy being sick. I bet y'all wonder, excuse the drunk cam, what I'm doing. Well, I'm getting up a few little cardboard boxes here. And that's probably enough for right now, so we don't want to overstay our welcome. But get in the truck where it ain't quite so noisy, and I'll try to explain a little bit what I got going on. Whew. Oh goodness. Alrighty, that's a little bit more better, as a man says. Oh, let me throw my keys in here, and I'm gonna crank up, move it out the way before somebody thinks I'm up to something I ain't supposed to be doing. Well, as you could tell, if I can buckle up here using one hand. There we go. Let me take my sunglasses off for just a second, and I'll start trying to turn this thing around a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting me up some cardboard boxes because we got something new going on. We're just getting into it. Don't know how it's gonna be. May be a waste of time. It may just be something else that I try that messes up. But that won't be the first and probably won't be the last, but at least I'm trying. Our old world has changed so much for us and everybody else out there that, you know, I'm sure everyone watching, y'all know just good as I do, it's hard to get stuff anymore. You can't find anything at the store. Supply trucks ain't coming. And I've heard rumors that, you know, everything's just out on some big old boats out in the ocean, and they can't get nobody to come willing to work and do the work of unloading because they enjoying that free money they get. And if you pay folks for doing nothing, nobody wants to work anymore. And with the COVID and everybody being partially sick or trying to keep from being sick, folks like me who've been doing craft shows and farmers markets, and you know, either you may get sick or they may shut the venue down, afraid everybody that comes could take a chance of getting sick. And you know, you can't blame people. Nobody wants to get sick, have health issues. So, but it's made it difficult for a poor man, you know, to make some money. So, like everybody else out there, I've been trying to figure out a way to help make a living, and not necessarily a 9-to-5 job where you show up at a business. I'm getting to the age where folks don't want to hire you. They think you're too old and you can't do nothing. Actually, most of us that's in good health can outwork the 20 and 30-year-olds, but they don't believe that. So, and if they do hire you, they don't want to pay you nothing. It's minimum wage or whatever. So we're still going to keep doing our craft shows when it's available, and we're going to get back into going to our farmers markets quick as the season comes in. We've had to take about 1.5 years off. Family issues, health issues, things like that. And we're still busy trying to get everything straight. We're not done, you know, getting everything settled yet. But I've been toying with this idea of trying to be a reseller. Been watching a lot of YouTube videos like a lot of folks have. And if you're willing to do the work, you can make some money at it. Now, I ain't saying it's get rich quick, anything like that, but you can make a little steady income. And there's other things besides that. You know, there's always people that need help. So we're going to be exploring a lot of ways to make a little extra income. And if you're like me and you You're not going to have the ability to go work a 9-to-5 job. Nobody says you can't work some in the morning and some in the afternoon and some in the evening. And, instead of making all your money at one regular job, you can make a little here, a little there, and some on the weekends. And so we've been toying with it. We've been getting out. We've always liked to go in. We called it antiquing, even though it really wasn't the real rich person antiquing. My wife likes to look at cookbooks, and I've always enjoyed looking for like old coffee cups and a few old tools and a little bit of older fishing tackle or hunting gear or farming stuff. And we've enjoyed just getting out and do it. We've never had a lot of money to blow, but we'd go once every couple of weeks and get out of the house, ride around, walk around, look. We might not spend $1 or $2, or we might drop 15 or 20, but we look for specialty items like most people do. But now that we've been seeing this, there's, when you can't get things at the store, sometimes you can get them from a reseller. People like me and my wife can retire in the next little bit whenever she wants to. But you can get out there and, we'll have the freedom to go shop while everybody else is working. And then we can hunt for things and try to fill needs. And maybe if we find something that we like, a collectible or a handy item, somebody else might like it. And we both come out a winner. They get a deal on something, and we make a little money on reselling it. I've started this month, but of course, like my normal bad luck, we've had an interesting month. My wife actually was diagnosed with COVID. Thank goodness she didn't have a bad case of it, but it did aggravate her for about a week and a half, and she's still not 100% over it. But now, that's the difference between the little lady and a big man. She came home, and then I actually, first time in about 3 or 4 years, had me one day that I ran a little fever. Don't know if it was COVID, don't know if it wasn't, but basically just had an average little 100-degree fever for one night. Didn't feel too good. Then a little aggravating cough for 3 or 4 days, but nothing bad. No worse than any other cold I've ever had. And I usually get one every 2 to 4 years, no matter what. But it was just my turn. She brought it home, got me sick, so I'm blaming it on her. But because of that, there's been a week or two that we really haven't done much of anything, just laid around, letting her rest, taking it easy, trying not to get sicker. And now we're about to get back to normal. So we're going to try our hand at this. And that's what you saw me doing a few minutes ago. If you look back here in the back seat of my truck, I went and talked to a local business that I had heard would let you get empty boxes. And they've already broken them down. But all that matters is they're sturdy, they're clean, and they're free. And you can decide with them how you want to ship them. I'm not promoting any one method of shipping because, I'm just happy if they do their job and deliver what I ask them to me or to somebody else. And I'm not going to say one's better than the other or worse than the other. But depending on what you're shipping and where it's going and how heavy it is and how small or big the box, the price can fluctuate. And so all we're trying to do is there's going to be times that we use post office priority mail, and there's going to be times we're going to use UPS ground shipping, and there's going to be times we're going to go see FedEx. It's just who can do the best job at that moment with that object and save us the most money and get the job done. So we have I've already got us some priority mail boxes. You can contact the post office and tell them what you want. They'll give you the boxes, deliver them to your door free, and that's great. Already used one of them. And then for other methods, you don't have to use the priority mailbox, and you can't You can't use a priority mail box to ship unless it goes through priority mail. But that's where these boxes will come in. You can take a box that a carton of grits came in at the grocery store, and as long as you seal it up and it's sturdy and you put that shipping label on it, no one else will care what's on the box. So we're trying to be prepared and get a little bit of everything, and we're learning. I'm having to quit being so set in my ways and start paying attention to younger people's stuff and more modern stuff and fashion stuff. And I've never been one that really followed fashion. I just, if it's sturdy and it's comfortable, that's the kind of clothes I wore. Never really kept up with the Joneses. Big brand names didn't mean nothing to me as long as they worked and lasted. And I'm kind of rough on clothes, because if I put it on, unless I'm going to church or to a wedding or a funeral, unless it's like suit clothes, when I put it on that morning, I may be walking around at a restaurant, or I may go to a business meeting, or I may be laying under a truck changing oil in the dirt. But when I put on my clothes, I wear them to the end of the day, and they got to be tough. So, but now I'm trying to look out for certain brands. There's certain brands that people like, and you can get good deals on them. So we're hitting a few yard sales. We're going to a few flea markets. We're going to some thrift stores. And like I said, we've just started this month, so this is a whole new experience, and we know nothing, especially me. But we've been watching other people's videos on YouTube, and we're trying to learn. And thank goodness for a lot of people out there that's already been doing this, and they're willing to share this information. And one of them in particular is Harry Tornado. Mr. Josh and his wife, Miss Haley, we've enjoyed watching them. We've learned a lot. Younger folks than we are, but I've really enjoyed it. We've picked up some little hints, and hopefully it'll help us. We may never do what they do, but we've learned a lot from them. And as a young lady in Kentucky, the homeschooling picker, Miss Kayla, just discovered her last week or two and have enjoyed her videos. And another young man, I'm not sure what part of the country he's in, but let's see, the Millennial Prophet. He's had a lot of good information. Froggy Flips, and what's the other one? Oh, the Flipping Accountant. Those are just a few we've stumbled on. We've learned a lot from all of them, and we really appreciate it. And anybody that sees these videos, go check out their channel, subscribe. And they don't know me from Adam. I haven't talked to any of them. I'm just trying to help them, and they helping me just by letting me watch the videos and learn what they do. So that's the thing I've enjoyed about YouTube, and we're just getting started in YouTube, and I hope we do a long time. And we're not going to change what I've been doing. I just hope I can do more of it. I have bad luck. I've always had bad luck. If I want to go fishing, it's going to rain all week. If I want to go hunting, it's going to turn 100 degrees and be too hot to go hunting. If I'm going to try to grow a garden, we're going to have drought or flooding rain. I just have bad luck. That's just my curse in life, and ain't nothing you can do about it, so ain't no sense worrying about it. But we haven't been able to do the channel since I tried to start it. I've had all kind of excuses, but one of the big problems I've had is trying to think of stuff to do. And the folks that I'm seeing that's doing their thing and doing good at it, that's what I've got to start doing. We just got to start filming, whether it's something special or whether it's not, and just film everyday life like we're supposed to, instead of just trying to, hey, today I'm going to do a video on cutting my grass, or I'm going to do a video about raking the leaves, or we're just going to film what we do and try to put out as much information and learn from others, and maybe we can help somebody else with stuff we do. But I'm hoping we're getting into it. I was very tickled about the second item that I listed, and like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I was able to sell a pair of shoes, and like I said, that just made my day. We didn't make just a teeny tiny little bit on it, but it was a learning experience, and I messed up on a couple of things, but it learned. It was a learning experience. And so next time, maybe I can do something a little bit better. Maybe I can change something, and maybe we'll start getting more orders. Same thing with our shopping. There's things I'll see that I hope somebody else would want, and they may never want it. And then again, we've been lucky this weekend. We found a little item, just caught my eye. Cost me $3. Got home and was just doing like I watch everybody else do. Scanned it with the Google Lens to kind of see if it was worth anything more than the $3 I paid for it, and I like to fell out. Little item has sold in the past for between $300 and $450. Now that don't mean the one I got will sell for that. We haven't listed it. I really don't know what to do, and I'm kind of scared I'll mess up on something. So I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to get in a hurry. We found the next day, the first time we were at a little thrift store. Now the next day, we actually just went and went to a local flea market, and I found a few books for sale. And I hope they're going to turn out to be a good resale. They may not be, but I'm hoping the little collection we got, I'm hoping we can at least double our money or better. And there again, I'm not in a hurry. We're learning. We want to make sure we ship everything right. We want to make sure we do everything, dot our I's, cross our T's. But it's promising. And we're going to start trying to take y'all when we go to the places to look for things to sell. We're going to try to show y'all when I can figure out how we ship it and all that process. And maybe there again, as we learn, there may be a lot more older people. Most of the folks that I'm learning from are actually younger than us, I believe. But hey, old dog can learn new tricks too. And this is something that if you're able to get out and just walk around a store or a business, you can do this. It's not hard, but it does take a little research, a little trial and error. But like everything I do and try to show y'all, if a big dummy like me can do it, you can do it too. So just wanted to mention that. And also, we hit a little milestone. And it happened, I guess, sometime last night or early this morning, but I checked it before I made this little run to get some cardboard boxes. And I know this is a joke to everybody else, but we hit 200 subscribers. And for all the bad things that's been going on in our life and the inability to take y'all and do the shows like I wanted to do, that's a lot for us. And the amazing thing to me is I actually hadn't put out a video in a while, and the last one we did was just to throw it up. I actually just had a little hailstorm come over. But we're trying, and I promise you we're going to try to put out more and more videos. So we really do appreciate everyone who subscribed and kept on subscribing. We've picked up 5 or 6 in the last couple of weeks and really hadn't put out a video. And I know in the grand scheme with people out there that's got 2 million subscribers and 10 million subscribers, and we actually live not far. I guess the young man still lives here, from a young man that's actually, I think he's got probably several million subscribers. Never met him, but I have seen his videos, and I'm proud for the young man. But to us, 200 is just fantastic, and hopefully we can start picking up when the weather will leave us alone. I will be showing videos every week from now on. I don't care what. I'm not putting it off anymore. But hopefully we can grow and I'm going to go look on my computer. I'm still a dummy when it comes to computers, but if I can figure out who my 200th subscriber was, I will be trying to contact y'all. And if I could get y'all to, when I contact you, to send me your address, I'd like to send you a little free gift. May not be nothing, but just the thought that counts, as we appreciate everybody. But since we started hitting a little milestone for 200, we're going to try, if I can get in touch with them and they'll work with me, I'll try to send them something. And then maybe it won't be too long, we can do a 500 subscriber and 1,000, and maybe we can start growing. Because from here on out, we're going to try to really improve our farm, really improve our lifestyle, and start having some fun and sharing more things we do with everybody. But that'll wrap it up for right now. And I know, again, this wasn't that big of a video, but it's a start. And I really want to thank y'all, all of our subscribers. We really do appreciate it. If you will, share it with your friends. Tell folks, it don't cost nothing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Maybe one of these days we get enough subscribers, we can start doing more and more. And but we really do appreciate it. Thank y'all for watching. And if the good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise, and the weather and everything will leave us alone, we're going to start looking forward to having more fun as springtime gets here. And we'll see y'all down the road the next time. Thank y'all.